Hey everyone, welcome to From the Depths. I'm Minty, and this is episode 122 of the Battleship Brawl Season 5 tournament. In this episode, we've got the son of Tillman going up against the Claymore. This is the first match of the second round of the grand final, so let's go ahead and get that underway. Claymore firing an immediate barrage. Tillman waiting a little bit before it launches its own shots. Claymore shots go over the Tillman. Did not properly land. Oh, that's a big old batch of shells right there. But it looks like they mostly hit the superstructure, so Claymore is fine, really. Oof. Oh, there we go. There's a cluster of shots. Oh yeah, this turret just got disabled by that hit. Ooh, and now it popped off completely. Tillman down to 90.4%. Claymore at 79.9. As the ships close in and start broadsiding one another. Oh, Tillman's, wow, lost its entire bow. Lost several of the guns back here. It looks like its main guns are doing just fine. Other than like some barrel damage. Ooh, that gun just got obliterated. Oh no, it didn't. I was expecting that to fall off, but oh, that main gun did there. All of a sudden the HP race is very close. Tillman down to 72%. Oh, and well, now the Claymore's at 66. It was a lot closer a moment ago. Oh, looks like that main gun just got disabled. Tillman looks like those four guns are still functional. This is a rather brutal slugfest between the both of these, though. Both ships just hammering each other. Very close on HP, but Tillman does have a lot of materials left to repair with. Whereas the Claymore doesn't really repair that well. Oh, that's a solid chunk of hits. Oh, but that did way less damage than I was expecting. That gun weathered that, like 4 hits pretty dang well. Both ships just kind of reduced to an absolute wreck here. Looks like 2 of the Tillman's main guns are still functional, though. And the Claymore has the same amount functional still, so, you know, basically the same thing. Tillman's kind of focusing on the stern of the Claymore here, which isn't the best targeting solution, but oh, the Claymore is 80% in sinking. Let's let these last 2 shells land. Alright, make sure Tillman is still floating, and she is. She's doing fine. Or, well, fine as in not being despawned. Let's put it that way. 59.2 is not fine, but it is better than 0. Oh, and that would be my oven preheated and ready to cook my dinner. I thought it would take a little bit longer. I guess it took longer to set up. If it does it again, I'll go, you know, turn it off, but I think it only does it the once. Anyway, round 2, here we go. Oh, Tillman taking some nasty hits right off the bat, mostly to the superstructure. One of the secondary guns in the rear did get blown off there. I think this turret is still okay, it's just lost its barrels. A little hard to see because the Tillman tends to be covered in gun smoke pretty regularly. Turn a little bit more, Tillman. Oh, and now you've lost the gun because you were showing the rear armor instead of pointing the gun at the enemy and firing it. Oh wow, the Tillman's not doing so well in this center compartment. Let's check on the Claymore. Honestly, looking pretty fine. I mean, got a pretty big hole here, but otherwise, it doesn't look like the Tillman's been scoring many good hits. Firing at the dang superstructure and missing with the main guns. Yeah, see, like, why are you firing at the superstructure? Stop it. It's those moments where you want to just, like, slap the From the Depths AI in the back of the head. Oh, that's a solid shot. Oh, that gun is, yeah. Kind of saw that coming with that volley. But Claymore's got a 10% lead this time around. Ooh, that's a tight grouping. Did not quite hit the turret, though. Hit next to it on the deck. Oh, that was a nasty volley. Yeah, that knocked out several barrels. Yeah, the Tillman, yeah, lost one of its guns. And this gun up here is disabled. That was the one that got shot in the back of the head and disabled, so really, it popping off is just an HP loss, but not really a combat effectiveness loss. Oh, Tillman is beat up. Oh, that was some solid hits, but the Tillman's armor holds well enough anyway. I mean, it took damage, but the gun didn't die, is the point I'm trying to make. But that is a 2 damage Tillman. It didn't even get a chance to use all of its material. Oh, and that gun just popped off. Oh. And we've got a couple of this last secondary shell in the air here. We'll let that land, and it missed. And yeah, that's a 70.8 for the Claymore. So it wins round 2 quite a bit more handily than the Tillman did in round 1. All right. Let's go ahead and get this camera in position, and we'll get the 3rd and final round underway. At least these ones are going, you know, they're going quick. Oh, that's a big old tank group of shells coming for this turret. Looks like it hit more towards the center of the ship, though. Yeah, right in here. Yeah, it's those big groupings when two main guns fire at the same spot at the same time. Where the Tillman's like, oh, like that grouping right there. That hurts. That hurts a lot. And then those secondaries just constantly raining in. Oh, there's another big old grouping. Ooh, that turret. Oh, yep. It's kind of hard to survive that sort of barrage. But you know, it's kind of the whole design philosophy behind it. Like, I'm just going to throw more shells into an area than armor can hope to protect. Oh, I think this turret may have just been disabled as well. Claymore is leaning quite heavily. Rolling over. Oh, she lost the gun too. And the remaining guns are kind of underwater, so they're not going to be effective. Just that constant withering barrage from the Tillman. Oh, top of the gun taking a hit there, and yep, that knocked out the barrels. Or knocked out the, you know, it killed the gun. I'm being eloquent today. And this is giving the Tillman some time to get some repairs out and get its HP back up before it finishes the opponent. But yeah, showing your deck armor, you know, flat like this is less than ideal. I mean, it's kind of funny that the Claymore's gun here is still trying to fire. Oh, the barrels got shaved too short now. And that's an 80% sinking and probably a 2 damage all at once. It hasn't hit the 2 damage yet. There it is. But it doesn't matter. That's an 80% sinking. There are no shells in the air, so we'll pause it there. Otherwise, the Tillman's going to get some unfair repairs in. So yeah, that's going to be a 78.2 for the Tillman and nothing for the Claymore. So yeah, this is going to go to the vote because that's a difference of 44. That is entirely possible for the Claymore to come back on the vote. So make sure you head on over to the Discord and cast your vote. See how things go. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you on the battlefield.